Hey guys, at this very festive time of year, I've decided to do another atheist versus theist video. And in this one, I'm going to show you guys some very good points made by theists that some theists may think, well, this explains it, so since it can be explained this way, that's the way it has to be, which I've come across a few of. Anyways, so the first thing, or point, that the theists have is every action has a cause. So, creation has to have had a creator. So, this is all good and fine. It makes sense. But then we get into, well, where did the creator come from? He's supernatural. He's always been there. Well, doesn't that mean that it's possible that matter's always been there? Now, just wait a second. And let me explain this, because I know it does sound odd, but imagine that the universe isn't infinite. So it's closed. There's a finite amount of space in the universe. So matter will expand until there's no more room, then it will slowly collect and explode again. And this could potentially happen forever. So it's just as likely as the theist theory, if not more. Anyways, for the next point, they say, well, if you're walking along a beach or whatever, and you come across something like this, you won't think, oh, that was created naturally, because it has information and knowledge in it. So you think, okay, someone must have made that. So you should think the same about DNA in animals. It has information in it, so therefore it must have been made by its intelligence. And now, what you're comparing here is something that we don't have a great idea of how it might have been made in nature. I mean, it's a lot more likely that this was made by a person than nature made it. And we know that because this has happened a lot of times by people, but very rarely in nature, so we just assume, maybe this might have been made naturally. Who knows? But with DNA, we know what's in the DNA and how it might have been made naturally. And so, instead of just saying supernatural, some magic guy made it, we know how nature might have made it, and how it doesn't need intelligence, how it's likely that it does not need intelligence to be made. So you're kind of comparing two similar but different things. And now the third one is something that just really pisses me off. And it's that a lot of theists say that without God, there is no morals. There are no morals because there are no moral absolutes, so there's nothing good or bad. And if you don't have God, well, some theists say you can't be moral. And that bugs me, but that's beside the point. The point is, there doesn't have to be absolute morals in order for morals to exist. Something that one person thinks is moral, another person can think is immoral. it all depends on your perspective. Like, you think, oh, well, killing this pig and eating its flesh is completely okay. But some people think, no, that's life. You shouldn't be killing it. It has value too. So they think what you're doing is immoral, but you think it's completely fine. That's not the best example, but it's an example. And there's billions more examples I could give you, but I don't want to make this go on forever. So, those are just 3 of a lot of points that theists have made that I plan on showing at least alternatives for. Anyways, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel maybe. I'm not going to post a whole lot. Comment on any ideas you have about future commentaries, just stuff that you want to hear someone's perspective about. Anyways, have a great Christmas, or if you don't celebrate Christmas, have, a very happy holidays. Goodbye.